Well, we are live early because why not? No. All right. We are currently waiting for the Tony nominations to be announced. Looks like we're about 20 minutes away from the Tony nominations. They are going to be broken up into two parts, one on CBS and one on YouTube on the Tony Awards official stream. So we're going to be double YouTubing it up here on YouTube. Dun dun dun. Very, very exciting. Cannot wait for these Tony nominations today. I have seen all the shows this year. And I'm definitely rooting for the Notebook and Stereophonic. Those are going to be the nominations I'm looking forward to the most. So yes, let's go Tony noms. I'm very, very pumped. Very nervous because this could go so many different ways today. Um, I'm definitely hoping for a Whitney White nomination for direction of a play. Um, hoping Stereophonic pulls out the original score and original orchestrations nominations because we love plays doing cool things with music. Um, the hardest categories for me are definitely gonna be, like, featured performer in a musical because there's so many different ways that it could go. But we got 20 more minutes. I can't even decide, like, who's gonna get a best musical nomination because there's so many good musicals this year. I'm definitely thinking we're gonna see Suffs and Outsiders in there for sure. But those final 3 spots, I mean, probably in Illinois. Again, I'm rooting Notebook. I'm hoping Notebook pulls something out. That was kind of my front runner for most of the season, but after the reviews, I don't know anymore. I still love it though. But that's gonna be the big one today. Definitely hoping to see some nominations for Hard Rock and Roll, which is probably my favorite surprise of the season. And I think yes. Very exciting day. Good morning, theater nerds. Dun, dun. It's like Christmas morning, but better. And then there's definitely some that like are not going to be surprises, right? We're going to see a lot of Merrily nominations. We're going to see a lot of uh appropriate stereophonic nominations. All of the acting categories though this year are wild cards. Let's see. I got my spreadsheet ready. Oh no, just kidding. I don't. Where did it go? Dun dun dun. There it is. Let's move some stuff around. Right, I definitely forgot half the shows. I did a predictions video, not even a predictions video. I did like my picks video and I completely forgot Here Lies Love, which I think deserves a best musical nomination and I forgot about it. So I hope the nominators didn't forget about it. So many musicals uh closed already. It is gonna be quite chaotic. Yeah, I mean, after these get announced, I'm, recording a podcast and, gotta gotta post on all the socials, so it's gonna be a wild d morning at least. Uh. Yes, I definitely wanna see How to Dance in Ohio get a nomination. I'm rooting for Liam Pierce. I thought he was definitely the standout, but I would take a I'd take, like, a maybe, like, a best score. Score's pretty stacked, though, but we'll see, we'll see. Yes! Yeah, definitely. The featured performers in a musical category, though, for both, actors and actresses is so stacked. I'd love to see a Liam Pierce, I'd love to see a Joy Woods. I'm sure we're gonna see, Lindsay Mendez and Daniel Radcliffe are the shoo-ins, but, that's kind of it for shoo-ins. I would also love to see, like, a Conrad Ricamora in featured actor in a musical and, Paul Alexander Nolan that I think, um, was Water for Elephants for me. Lotta How to Dance in Ohio fans in the comments. Love to see it. They just got a special drama desk award for How to Dance in Ohio. I would love to see, the Tonys do a special Tony award for them. But, yeah, definitely no Shore wins. I think in my head, the surest win right now is gonna be Stereophonic for Best Play, but we'll see. Definitely a Shore nomination for sure. But Mary Jane also got really, really good reviews, so I could see a two-way race for between Stereophonic and Mary Jane. Yeah. Sarah Paulson probably gonna be a Tony nominee today. I think she may take the win, but we'll see, we'll see. We are 15 minutes away. Ah! So, so, so exciting. Also, if you're watching the Tony nominations live, just a reminder that they are gonna start on CBS, but they aren't gonna announce all of them on CBS. And then we have to jump over to YouTube. Um, yeah, we switch from CBS to YouTube at 9 o'clock. Um, unless and also just a reminder that if you are not in Eastern time, I don't think you're gonna be able to see them live on CBS, unless you have a VPN, which is what I am currently using. Alright, they're talking about interest rates. That's not the Tony nominations. Just a reminder of all of the shows this season. The crazy. For best musical, the eligible musicals are Once Upon a One More Time, Here Lies Love, Back to the Future, Harmony, How to Dance in Ohio, Days of Wine and Roses, The Notebook, Water for Elephants, The Outsiders, Limpika, Suffs, Hell's Kitchen, The Heart of Rock and Roll, The Great Gatsby, and Illinois. That is Has anybody looked up if that's, like, the record number of new musicals in a season yet? Because it's either that or, like, some year in the 1980s when they were all closing on opening day. That's a wild number of musicals, and then for revival of a musical, you have Merrily We Roll Along, Gutenberg, Spamalot, The Who's Tommy, The Wiz, and Cabaret are the eligible shows. And since there's only 6 eligible shows, there's probably only gonna be, like, 3 or 4 nominees in that category, depending on the split. It is amazing. Yes, so CBS is probably gonna do the Big 4 live. We'll see. I forget what they did this last year, and I forget which ones they did on the broadcast and which ones, like, I'm sure the design categories are gonna be on YouTube. Um, but I imagine we'll get the Big 4 and then, the performers maybe? Maybe the writers? No, actually, I feel like the writers were live on YouTube last year. Gosh, what a last year feels like 5 seasons ago. For Best Play, our eligible shows for Best Play are Grey House, The Cottage, The Shark is Broken, Jaja's African Hair Braiding, I Need That, Prayer for the French Republic, Stereophonic, Patriots, Mary Jane, and Mother Play. The wild thing is after seeing Prayer for the French Republic off Broadway a couple years ago, I thought that was gonna be the front runner for sure, and now nobody's really talking about it as a front runner for Best Play, so we'll see how many noms it gets today. I'd love to see a couple performer noms there, though. Oh, oh, they're teasing it. They're teasing it on CBS. Yay! We're getting closer. Um, oh, 1980 to 81 had 18 new musicals. Okay. Yeah, we count the reviews. Because the reviews count for best musical. Um, like they've reviews get nominated for best musical, so that would count. And then of course, best revival of a play, we have Pearly Victorious, Appropriate Doubt, An Enemy of the People, and Uncle Vanya all eligible. So again, we're probably only gonna see 3 nominees there. Um, dun dun dun. Yeah, I personally liked Prayer for the French Republic better off Broadway, just because of the intimate space, and they made a couple cast changes were different. But yeah, it is kinda wild that, like, nobody's talking about it anymore, and, that was one of my favorite plays of that year, and I kinda forget it was this season now. It's hard to follow in the shadow that is Stereophonic. Stereophonic is, like, the Hamilton of plays. Uh, it'll be interesting to see how many nominations Stereophonic gets, because I do think it's gonna get a nomination for most of the design awards, definitely best play, definitely direction. We'll see how many of the actors squeeze in. Um, ooh, 2013, 2014 had 14 new musicals? Yeah, that's not far off at all. What was that year? What won? Was that Fun Home, or was that the year before Fun Home? Fun Home was 2015, right? I do not have my Tony Awards memorized. Gentleman's Guide. Which I have never seen live on stage, but there's a regional theater in Colorado doing it next season. So I think I'm finally gonna get to go see Gentleman's Guide. I'm very excited. How many new musicals were 2017? Because we always talk about 2017 as a crazy year, but it sounds like it wasn't even. I think the craziest part of 2017 is that there were so many like classic musicals. Um, it'll be interesting to see what from this season ends up, becoming a classic musical. Yeah, yeah, I'm worried about the stereophonic acting noms just because it's like, 6. How do you pick one? How do you pick one person? Um, I think if we see anybody, it'll be probably Sarah Pigeon and Eli Gelb, but you really could pick anybody. Only 12 for 2016, 2017. Alright, alright. Alright, we got 8 more minutes. Gotta make sure I have everything all lined up. The live for the Tony Awards is not like, I can't get into the waiting room yet, which is a little sad. We are ready. Catherine Catherine, are you gonna post the video today or, the day of the Tony Awards? For anybody in the chat that doesn't, subscribe to Catherine Quinn, you absolutely should, but we filmed our Tony predictions in January, like, the first week of January. Um, cannot wait to see how crazy wrong we are. You could release it today. I mean, they're gonna be so far off. So on YouTube, you can watch the nominations on the Tony Awards site, but not until 9 p.m. So they're gonna do they start on CBS Live and then oh, I forgot there was no stereophonic yet. Because we had, like, slightly predicted that Illinois was probably gonna transfer, but I don't remember if we knew stereophonic was. What a wild time. It was definitely at least 3 because Illinois hadn't announced, uh, Great Gatsby hadn't announced yet. It was, like, the week before Great Gatsby announced, and then, um, yeah, I guess stereophonic. What else snuck in? I guess just Illinois. Um But even then, even if we had known all of that, still would have been wrong. I thought Notebook was a front runner until literally a month ago. So, um, yeah, so the nominations will be able to be watched on YouTube starting at 9 p.m. They still have not put up a waiting room yet, but that is not until 9. But we are gonna get nominations starting in 5 minutes on live on CBS in Eastern Time. Oh, was Patriots? Yeah, I don't remember if Patriots was announced yet. Maybe not. Alright, they're talking stock market. That's not what I want. Come on, CBS? Oh, yeah, now I definitely think Suss and Outsiders are gonna be the front runners for musicals, but a month ago, I thought it was The Notebook. I will say, having seen Suffs and Outsiders pre-Broadway, they are the 2 shows that went through the most changes from their pre-Broadway runs to their Broadway runs. Suffs is basically a different show. And so, I was definitely basing my predictions off of the original Suffs production at the Public, of which it improved greatly. We love to see it. Um, Hey, if Harder Rock and Roll gets a Best Musical nomination, I'm gonna be elated. I had a blast. I had an absolute blast. Yeah, I definitely think Water for Elephants could get some nominations today too. I would love to see a Paul Alexander Nolan nomination. I would love to see a Harder Rock and Roll choreography nomination. I definitely think we're gonna see like a Water for Elephants in there and Outsiders in there, but Harder Rock and Roll, something. It's special. It's uh uh uh. No, they're searching for missing people. That's not what we want. A Corey Cott nomination. Ooh, that category is gonna be tough. I was trying to squeeze both of the Gutenberg men into my own personal picks, and I couldn't do that because there's just so many, especially like the big actor that I want to get nominated is Chip Zien. Um that's in a closed show for Harmony. We'll see. But I wouldn't be mad at a Corey Cott nomination. Yeah. Yeah, definitely hoping for Chip. And I'm sure we're gonna see both Brian Darcy James and Kelly O'Hara get nominated, even though Days of Wine and Roses closed early, sadly. I have all the devices. We got CBS on my phone, got YouTube on my TV, and y'all are on my computer. So we'll see. We are ready to go. Dun dun dun. I definitely think we'll see a lot of Merrily. Like we'll see Merrily for direction. The definitely all of the acting awards. I would love to see like a 4th acting nomination beyond just the trio. For honestly anybody in that show. They're so good. But it is again featured. The featured acting categories for musicals are brutal this year. Absolutely brutal. I mean, geez, you could pick 5 actresses just from SUFs. Dun dun dun. Oh, why is my CBS in Nashville? That works. That's still East Coast. All right, here we go. We got 1 minute. Oh, 2 minutes according to my CBS. Dun dun dun. They're doing the weather. Got the Tennessee weather going. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Make my best musical guesses. Oh, I did. I definitely think Outsiders and Suffs and Notebook, Illinois, and Harder Rock and Roll. Screw it. It is now. I know, bold. Anybody have this yet? I'm still on a commercial, but if you're, are they showing in New York? The suspense is also killing me. Why do I have commercials right now? You're still on commercials too? Okay. We're good. Oh, here we go.
Back at 7:30, CBS Mornings. There's a big push going on in this country, if you haven't noticed, supported by members of
No.
produce more and more products in the U.S., and that includes microchips.
I don't want to know about microchips. Why are we getting microchips? What is this?
Tax dollars to do it. So the question, it's an obvious one, but a key one, is it worth it? Senior business and technology correspondent Jolene Kent tries to figure that out. We'll get an exclusive look behind the scenes at a leading chip maker, Intel.
Stephanie, I'm in Colorado, so it's on your channel? Okay, maybe I do have to. No. Yeah, it put me in. We are gonna. Oh, here we go. I got it. Kelly O'Hara. They're doing actresses. Oh, we got a Marianne Plunkett nomination for The Notebook. Amazing. We love to see it. Gail Rankin, awesome. Did Eden get the nomination? Okay, cool. Because I just got the last 3. Eden and Malia Joy Moon. Awesome. Yay. Thank you, Michelle. Brody got a nomination. Wow. Jonathan Groff, of course. Dorian Harewood for The Notebook. Oh my gosh. Good for him. Brian Darcy James. Oh wow. And Eddie Redmayne, no chip. Dang. Unless there's a tie. Nope. That's sad. But that's good for Brody. I did not think he was gonna squeeze in, but there you go. Yeah, Malia and Brody. That's really. Yeah. I'm really glad Eden Espinosa got the nomination because she was sick right after opening, so I was hoping that they got in to see her. Dun dun dun.
Feels, but it's really exciting to see people that
No Shayna Taub nomination. But I'm sure she'll get writing nominations. So the big surprise for me in leading actor is other than Chip Zien is No Ali for Tommy. That's the other one I had in there, but I'm elated. I'm elated for Dorian and Brody Grant. Did they just did leading actor and leading actress and now they're just chatting? Give us another category. Oh, here we go. Next category. All right, leading actress in a play. There's only going to be 4 of these. Betsy Adem, excellent. We love to see it. Jessica Lange, of course. Rachel McAdams. I'm watching on CBS, specifically in New York. And Sarah Paulson, there she is. All right, no surprise. Oh, and Amy Ryan. We got 5. So there was a tie. All right, play leading actors. William Jackson Harper, yes. Leslie Odom Jr. All right. Incredible. Gosh, that's the longest title of a play. Lee Schreiber. All right, no surprise there. Jeremy Strong. And Michael Stuhlbarg. All right, no surprises. I am elated that William Jackson Harper got the nomination over Steve Carell. He is that play. Oh, it's Jeremy Strong's first Tony nomination. Good for him. You were seeing The Age of Grievance. Yeah, I had to. I was originally in a CBS in Tennessee and they weren't showing it to me. So I had to make sure I was in a New York CBS. They are going to do them on... they are going to do them on YouTube in 24 minutes, and then they'll do all the categories on YouTube. So right now we're just getting kind of the big categories on CBS, and apparently only CBS in New York. What do you know? We love a VPN. Not sponsored. All right. Come on, get us like best play, best musical. It's gonna be on the Tony Awards official YouTube, but not yet. They still don't have the waiting room up. I keep checking. I will let you know as soon as the waiting room hops on. But they're doing them separately, so it's like they do a teaser live at 8:30, and then at 9 they're gonna do all of the nominations on YouTube. All right, best play nominees. Here we go. Jaja's African Hair Braiding. Yes. Mary Jane, of course. And Mother Play. Okay. I'm Prayer for the French Republic. And Stereophonic. So no Patriots for best play. Yay. I'm really glad we got to see Mary Jane and Mother Play both get in, because I thought we were gonna lose one to Patriots, but we did not. So and Jaja's African Hair Braiding. That gives me hope that Whitney White's gonna get a nomination. Yeah, no nomination for Ali and Tommy. No nomination for Chip Zien and Harmony. All right, Renee, next category for us, please. Oh. The nominees for Best Musical are... Best Musical, here we go. Hell's Kitchen, of course. All right, let's see. Illinois. The Outsiders. Definitely no surprise there. Ah, no Notebook. Suss is next. Suss is next. Dang. Which means that the alphabetical Water for Elephants. Dang, that's sad. I'm sad Notebook didn't even get a Best Musical nomination. I know, dang. Wow. Yeah, and that was my pick for Best Musical like 4 months ago, and it didn't even get nominated. That's wild. Wild, 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 wild. Yeah. No, no Heart of Rock and Roll, no Limpika, no Great Gatsby. But I am happy that we got the Eden nomination for Limpika. No surprise Hell's Kitchen got in there, but that's not my favorite show of the year. That's for sure. So I think, I don't know. I still think it's between Outsiders and Suffs. And I think Outsiders is the better production and Suffs is the better written musical. So we'll see. I think it could go to Outsiders this year, honestly. Yeah, no. Great Gatsby hasn't gotten a nomination yet, but they've only done 3 categories. We know what a pain this is for people who don't do it on a regular basis, so we're very appreciative. It's an honor. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think that's all they're going to announce on. Yeah, okay, that's all we're getting live. So we are waiting on YouTube. They haven't done a revival of a musical yet. So that's going to be the one that Spamalot could squeeze into. It was eligible for some of the leading actors, but if it gets any acting nominations, it'll probably be Leslie, but that again, very stacked category. So Spamalot has not been eligible yet. And now we have 20 minutes. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that the Notebook didn't even get a nomination. I don't know. I've kind of been accepting it after those reviews came out, but I am still a little bummed because that's one of my favorite shows of the year. And no Hard Rock and Roll surprise nom yet, but however, I am really happy that Dorian Harewood got a nomination for the Notebook. So we have both Dorian and Marianne Plunkett as older Allie and older Noah in the race already. So the Notebook has been getting nominations. No Here Lies Love nomination for Best Musical, and honestly, I thought it could have squeezed in there. I think if Here Lies Love had still been open right now, it absolutely would have been in that category. I'm super happy for Brody Grant. No Chip Zien is probably the biggest snub in my opinion over even Notebook for Best Musical. That's probably the biggest snub as of right now. For me, there was no surprises in lead actress of a musical other than no Shayna Taub. I thought she was going to squeeze in there, but I do think she's going to get a writing nomination for either book or score. Really happy that we saw Malia Joy Moon. I think she's one of the best parts of Hell's Kitchen. That's not my favorite show, but the performances are what really, really makes it. The performances and the songs. So I hope it gets orchestrations as well. But really, really happy for Malaya. And then we saw Gail Rankin get a nomination for Cabaret. I know there was some debate because her reviews were very, very mixed, but I thought she was transcendent. Gail Rankin, in my opinion, is the front runner to win Best Leading Actress in a Musical right now. And then we did end up seeing Eden Espinosa, which I'm very happy about because she was out for like a whole week, sick right after opening. Yeah, Plunkett and Harewood, definitely a nice surprise. A nice surprise. Sucks that we had to lose Chip Zien to squeeze Dorian in there, but I'll take it, I'll take it. Again, it's such a stacked year. Um, wait, which one's the hot take? Um The nominee that I really wanna get in that I'm most worried won't is Whitney White for direction of a play. But Jaja's African Hair Braiding got a Best Play nomination, and Patriots didn't. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful Whitney White will squeeze in there. Um, she, in my opinion, had the best direction other than, David Ocken for, Stereophonic. Um, just, ugh, astounding directorial work in Jaja's African Hair Braiding, and surprisingly, her Broadway debut. I thought she'd already made it just because she's so prolific off Broadway. Yeah. Oh, the hot take that I think Gail Rankin should win. I think she should. I think she's great. But gosh, the mileage on that Cabaret revival is, like, very hit or miss, and for the record, I saw this Cabaret production in London, and I hated it. I hated it with a passion. I almost walked out at intermission, hated it, and then I saw it on Broadway and thought it was one of the greatest productions of Cabaret I've ever seen. So, mileage may vary is an understatement. Um, oh, I mean, yeah, she's been getting very both her and Eddie Redmayne got nominations and have been getting very mixed reviews. You either love them or you hate them. I personally loved them. I'm very, very happy with their nominations. Um, here we go. You can officially get into the waiting room for the Tony nomination announcement on YouTube. So if you are double tabbing it, stay here, hang out with me. But you can also go watch the official nominations. They are happening in 13 minutes. Very, very exciting. Um, at 7 a.m. my time. It's so early. I got my tea. Honestly, Catherine, you're 100% correct. The entire season is mileage may vary. Um, Notebook was one of my favorite shows of the season. I know it definitely wasn't Catherine's, but it definitely wasn't a lot of critics either. So, mileage may vary. Understatement of the season. I mean, really, I think the only show that's, like, universally beloved is, well, Stereophonic and then, Merrily We Roll Along for musicals. I think that's, like, I mean, Merrily We Roll Along, I guess, has to win Revival because it's the only one that everyone's like, "That's amazing." Um, and, Merrily We Roll Along is also, I think, the revival that changed the most from the original Broadway production. Cabaret is definitely a different vision for sure, but I don't know. Merrili's like, um, the categories I'm very, 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 very excited for coming up are going to be the 2 director categories because there is a chance that all 5 or at least 4 directors for a musical are going to be women this year, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I do think we're probably going to see a Michael Greif sneak in there, so it won't be all women, but in my opinion, it should be an Alex Timbers sneaking into the category. But I do think we're going to see director nominations for Rebecca Frecknell and um, Friedman, Jessica Stone, and Danya Tamor. So 5 women directors for a musical. Hopefully. And then hopefully we also get Lila Nogebauer and Whitney White for plays. Um, you're not a Stereophonic or Merrily fan? What? Mileage may vary. What do you know? Wow. Gosh, yeah, I love Stereophonic. Stereophonic is one of the best plays I've seen on Broadway. Maybe well, that's not true, since last year, because I love Fat Ham. But it's one of those plays that I just keep thinking about. Um, I cannot wait until they publish that script. Alright, we are 10 minutes away. If you want to watch the nominations live, on YouTube, they are gonna be playing live on YouTube. How many times can I say that? Uh, I really enjoyed Harmony, but the Harmony nomination that I thought we were gonna get was Chip Zien, and so the fact that he didn't get nominated, I don't think it's gonna get anything. Um, I wouldn't be mad at a score or even a book nomination, especially 'cause, in my personal opinion, it's kind of a weak year for books. Um, but, I don't think we're gonna see it. Have Oh, I've not listened to the podcast with David Ajmi and Will Butler. I need to do that. Um, yeah, definitely. And I have had the benefit of seeing Stereophonic twice now because I saw it off Broadway and then again on Broadway. And yeah, I loved it even more the second time. Yeah, Lempicka, I'm worried. I'm worried for them, but I am very happy Eden Espinosa got the nomination. I think we're probably gonna see Amber Iman also get a nomination, and personally, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Lempicka score because I think it has um a pretty good score this season. So we'll see, but yeah, Lempicka is definitely one of those shows that needs some nominations. Their grosses aren't looking too good. So see Lempicka while you can for sure, for sure. Oh, they explain how they wrote the stereophonic music. I really hope we see stereophonic nominations for score and orchestrations, but we'll see. Um, there's a lot of new musicals. But I think Stereophonic doesn't work as well as it does if those songs aren't as good as they are. Like they definitely um make the show. They did not do featured. So far we have only gotten lead actress and actor in a play and a musical, and we got best musical and best play nominations. Um yeah, so far we only have 6 categories. But we are 7 minutes away from the rest of them. We're so close. I hope Stereophonic gets a score nom. I really hope so. They're announcing all of them on YouTube, in 7 minutes. They just did, like, a little preview on CBS Live. Um, the biggest surprises so far have been, not really a surprise. Um, I guess surprise to me is no Chip Zien for, Harmony, no Notebook and Best Musical. If you want the nominees so far for, leading actor in a play, we have William Jackson Harper, Leslie Odom Jr., Lee Shriver, uh, Jeremy Strong, and Michael Stuhlbarg for Patriots. Leading actress in a play so far we have Sarah Paulson, Jessica Lange, Rachel McAdams, Betsy Dim, and Amy Ryan. We ended up getting 5 nominees for leading actress in a play, which we did not think we were going to get because there's only 8 eligible. So in order to get that 5th nominee, we would have had to have had a tie for that last spot. So a nice surprise nomination, 5th nomination in that category. Leading actress in a musical is Kelly O'Hara, Gail Rankin, Eden Espinosa, Malaya Joy Moon, and Marianne Plunkett. And then leading actor in a musical, Jonathan Groff, Eddie Redmayne, Brody Grant, Brian Darcy James and Dorian Harewood for The Notebook. So that's what you missed on Glee. I'm also really bummed about no Andrew Josh. I was really hoping that they would sneak in, because if there's a tie for the last spot, you can see more than 5 nominees, so I was hoping we would see a tie, but we didn't get either of them in there. I would love Lempicka to hold out until the Tony Awards, and I think if they get enough nominations, they, will try. At least I would like to hope so, but, yeah, their grosses are not good. Um, you got all the best actor and actress in a play noms correct. Wow. I got all the leading actors. I did not have Amy Ryan because I thought we were only gonna get 4. My Pulitzer Prize pick is, Wet Brain this year, but we'll see. Probably maybe Stereophonic. I'd love to see a Flex for Pulitzer. One of my favorite plays last year was How to Defend Yourself, but I don't think that'll get, the Pulitzer Prize. Alright, we are 4 minutes away from the official announcement. Um, we also, in case you missed the best play nominations, we also got those. That was, Stereophonic, Mary Jane, Jaja's African Hair Braiding, Mother Play, and Prayer for the French Republic. So no Patriots. Nothing yet for, I agree, Cameron, Notebook was robbed. But we did get, Marion and Dorian. Gosh, that sounded wrong in my head. Yes, Marion Pluckett and Dorian Harewood both got nominated for The Notebook. So we got nominations different than what I thought so far, but I'm very bummed it did not get a Best Musical nom. Uh, um, I would, if you had told me a year ago that Water for Elephants was gonna get over The Notebook, I would not have believed you, but, I have re-seen Water for Elephants, and it improved a lot from its out of town. Same with Outsiders, improved a lot from its out of town. Look, I'm not surprised about Hell's Kitchen being nominated. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite musical. Everybody knows this. I'm not upset it got nominated. I will be upset if it gets a nomination for Best Book. But I think it's the production of the musical is good despite its book, you know? So, best musical, I'll give it that. Um, yeah, me too, me too. I thought we were gonna see it get in there, but, we have not. Um, so out of, um in my opinion, the front runners for best musical right now are Suffs and Outsiders. I personally would probably pick Outsiders. I don't know. It's hard because I think Outsiders is one of the best directed shows of the season, along with Water for Elephants. Um, but the writing in Outsiders is a little stronger than Water for Elephants to me. Um, but uh, but Sus I think is like the best written show. So yeah, I'm surprised Brody Grant got the nomination, but good for him. Good for him. I yeah, I didn't think he was gonna squeeze in there because there's a lot of really good actors this year. Um, we also got it'll be interesting because we got the Malaya Joy Moon nomination, so it'll be curious to see if we get the Keisha Lewis or, Shoshana Bean nomination for Hell's Kitchen. The featured actress categories are going to be brutal. Featured actress and featured actor. Yeah, I was surprised Ali didn't get in, and I was surprised Chip Zien didn't get in. All right, premiere will begin shortly. We are seconds away from the rest of these nominations. I wonder if they'll just repeat what they already did. I guess maybe. Yeah, Shoshana definitely has more to do, but that's not. They don't necessarily go with the larger part. I know, pouring one out for Chip Zien. That's my biggest snub so far, even more so than The Notebook. And I'm a Notebook fan day one. So, oh, here we go. Get ready, get ready. Why are they just teasing us with this? Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's a countdown. I was like, what's happening? Why are there all these numbers on my TV? Thought I broke something. Oh, I'm stressed. I don't know why I'm stressed. I'm not getting nominated. Come on, Whitney White and Lauren Latara. Those are. And yeah, there's so many shows this year. So many shows. And then when you think about like all of those shows have featured performers. It's like a countdown. All right, here we go. Oh, we gotta recap the whole season. We're gonna be here for 5 years. El Mago Pop, that's not even eligible. Get that out of there. Are they also going to announce the special Tony Awards? Because I'm really hoping for a special Tony Award for Nikia Mathis for the wig design in Jaja's, and Alex Edelman, and maybe even How to Dance in Ohio. My favorite show. This could go so many ways. Is that my sarcastic favorite show or my actual favorite show? Because so far they're tied 2 and 2. All right, here we go. Here we go. Maybe. This is the longest intro. Literally. Why are they still going?
Good morning, everyone.
All right.
Happy Nominations Day. The American Theater Wing's Tony Awards are presented by the Broadway League and the American Theater Wing.
All right. All right.
To you from the official hotel of the Tonys, Sofitel, New York, to announce the nominees for the 77th annual Tony Awards. That's just up here because it's so early.
It is very
The
early.
Tony Awards have the best community and a circle of the most talented
Oh gosh, it's still the intro.
Designers, technicians, stage managers, actors, and humans. This is the time of the year where you remind your friends that you were in Hamilton. I completely forgot about Hamilton until just now. It's incredible. Wait, it's tag. Oh, what is this? Oh no, it's just my Tony Award.
Oh wow. We got bits. We're gonna have bits at the Tonys again because we got writers this year. No writers strike. That's fun.
All right. Back to the script. Yes.
The best of the theater world.
Every year, new shows burst onto the scene, captivating audiences.
This is literally the longest intro.
Then, as the season closes, comes the moment when these remarkable stories are honored and celebrated at the Tony Awards on June 16th. On CBS. It's a circle of distinction, a testament to the...
I'm not gonna lie, if I was actually like eligible for a Tony, I wouldn't even watch this. I'd be too stressed.
Can we start? Yes. Let's get forward because we're live. Hi in the chat.
Ah!
And now for this year's nominees.
Here we go. Here we go.
Earlier on CBS Mornings, we announced.
Okay, they're gonna do a recap first.
Announcing them again here. The nominees for best performance by an actor in a leading role.
So in case you missed it,
William Jackson Harper, Uncle Vanya.
yay, we're happy for him again.
Pearly Victorious, a non-Confederate romp through the cotton patch. Liev Schreiber.
I think Leslie Odom Jr. is gonna win. Like looking at the category now.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
I hope he does.
The nominees for best performance by an actress in a leading role in
a We sadly got the Kimberly Akimbo water bottle. R.I.P. Kimberly.
Rachel McAdams, Mary Jane, Sarah Paulson.
There's our 5 leading actresses.
The nominees for best performance by an actor in a leading role in a musical are Brody Grant, The Outsiders.
There's our gotta face that Chip Zien snub again.
Dorian Harewood, The Notebook. Brian Darcy James, Days of Wine and Roses. Eddie Redmayne, Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club.
Too hard to pick in leading actor?
Actress in a leading role in a musical.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough between. I guess I'd go Groff.
Malia Joy Moon.
Yeah. Well, for best leading actress in a play, there were only 8 eligible women, so it was a very sparse year for leading actresses.
Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club. The nominees for best play are Jaja's African Hair.
I'm so happy Jaja's got a nomination.
Mary Jane by Amy Herzog.
I'm really hoping for that Whitney White nomination.
Joshua Harmon. Stereophonic by David Adjmi. The nominees for best musical are
Don't remind me. I can't see this again. Just put the Notebook in there, just squeeze it in.
The nominees for best book of a musical.
Oh, here we go.
Hell's Kitchen.
What? Get out of here! Turning off the live. All right, we got the Notebook, Outsiders, South's Water for Elephants. I swear, Hell's Kitchen is the New York of this year.
The nominees for best original score, music, and or
Here we go. Will Butler.
Days of Wine and Roses.
Yes! Yes! We got the Stereophonic nomination. Wow, Here Lies Love. No Notebook.
Music and lyrics, Jamestown Revival.
It's okay. It's okay.
Zach Chance and Justin Levine.
It's okay. We got Stereophonic in score. I'll take it. And we got our first Here Lies Love nomination.
The nominees for best scenic design.
Oh, scenic design. Okay. Jaja's African Hair Braiding and Stereophonic. All right. None. Oh, I guess we got one house. We got appropriate in there. No, I was hoping to see like a cottage or a gray house here. No Patriots. That's too bad. Oh my gosh, we have 7 nominees for scenic design of a musical. Our first Lempicka nomination. Oh no, never mind. Our second Lempicka nomination. David Corns did get the Here Lies Love scenic design. All right. So we got both our Cabaret and Here Lies Love, and Back to the Future. No surprise there. All right, costume design of a play. Stereophonic. There we go. And Jaja's African Hair Braiding. We love to see it. I didn't know Dede Aite did both of those. Huh. Good for her.
Davidson, An Enemy of the People.
I'm trying to think. What did I have for
costume design of a musical are Day Day Aite.
Wow. She's racking in the nominations. Okay, good. Oh, we got our first Gatsby nomination. So Great Gatsby costumes, no surprise there. No Merrily costumes. Oh wow. Oh. Lighting again, another stereophonic. Hey, we got our first Grey House nomination for those blackouts. Love to see it. Love to see it.
The nominees for Best Lighting Design
again, no.
Brandon Sterling Baker.
Oh, we got
Illinois.
lighting design in a musical. Yeah, the Illinois lighting is stunning. Cabaret is probably going to win that. Or Outsiders. I'm surprised no Tommy here. The Who's Tommy hasn't gotten a single nomination yet. I'm actually shocked. Oh, it should get a sound and design nom though. This is Stereophonics to lose for sound design. Another John Does African Hair Braiding and another Grey House. Yeah, Grey House sound design. That's a good one. Again, though, Stereophonic is sound design.
The nominees for Best Sound Design of a Musical are ML Dog and Cody Spencer.
Here Lies Love sound design. Wow, no Who's Tommy's sound design. I'm shocked. I definitely think Outsiders is going to win that. Or Cabaret. Cabaret has really great sound design.
The nominees for Best Direction of a Play are
Daniel come on. Whitney White! Yay! Yeah. 3 women. Wait, did I get all the directors? No. I didn't have Kenny Leon. I put Rupert Gold over Kenny Leon. Oh, I'm so happy! Yay! Four women and Michael Greif, of course. We love to see it. That is 7 women directors. 7 out of 10 of the nominees. Here Lies Love choreography. Outsiders, Illinois, Water for Elephants, Hell's Kitchen. No Lauren Lataro. Dang. Heart of Rock and Roll hasn't gotten a single nomination. That's sad. Best orchestration, Stereophonic. Love to see it. And Illinois. No Notebook orchestrations, which understandable. I definitely would put the Hell's Kitchen orchestrations. Those were great. All right, here we go. Featured actors. Oh my gosh! We got 3! We got 3 of the Stereophonic actors. Wait, I got all of the actors. Oh, other than I missed Jim Parsons. Yes, we got Sarah and Juliana. Oh, and Carrie Young. Carrie Young's 3 for 3. Wow. Oh, I'm surprised Quincy Tyler Bernstein got in there. No Prayer for the French Republic. That's too bad. Francis was great. No Allison Pill. Dang, no. I would have picked literally none of these except for Daniel Radcliffe. But Joshua Boone, we love to see it. Sky Lakota Lynch, good for him. I think I probably would have put Brent Comer in there. No Liam, no Conrad. Dang, I was hoping. Oh, Shoshana Bean. Oh my gosh, we got 7 women. Thank goodness. We got Amber Iman and Nikki M. James. Both Keisha and Shoshana Bean. Incredible. Wow. Thank goodness they snuck 7 in there, because that is such a hard category. No Joy Woods, though. Appropriate Enemy of the People and Pearly Victorious. Yeah, that's what I had. I don't know. Let's go into appropriate. I don't think that's gonna be a surprise to anybody. Maybe Pearly Victorious. We got Gutenberg! Yes! And Tommy. All right. No Spamalot. Sorry to the one Spamalot lover in the comments. That was Who's Tommy only nomination. And Gutenberg's. I was kind of hoping we would get an Alex Timbers nom for Gutenberg, but I'll take a Best Revival. Wow. Oh, that's right. Spamalot did get Leslie Kritzer. Yay. Just no Best Revival. No Once Upon a One More Time. No Harmony. No How to Dance in Ohio. No Hard Rock and Roll. Boo. It's it's very hard. But I'm so happy that we got 7 featured actresses. And did we get 6 actors? 6 featured actors? I agree, Cameron. I agree. Notebook was robbed for a lot. But yeah, you're right. New York got a lot. Hell's Kitchen book. Come on. That's the only one that I'm like, really? Hell's Kitchen got 13. Oh, they did get 3 of their actors. Okay, now I have to pull up a list because that was going so fast. Outsiders got 12. Ooh. Lempicka was nominated for scenic design, and then Amber and Eden. All right, Tony Award nominations. Let's see. We got the full list. A ton of nominations for Stereophonic. Is there a final tally for Stereophonic? Sorry, I cannot see the chat right now. All right, we're back. Stereophonic got 13. Wow. Not a lot for Suffs either. Oh no, I guess we did see the Wait, I thought Rebecca Frecknell did get a nomination. Did she not? Yeah, Francis not getting a nomination is pretty but we did get Betsy. Let's see. Oh, they're still I just went straight to Playbill and they're still updating. Is the Tony Awards website updated? No direction for who was the 5th director then? Did Illinois get a director nomination? Oh, this is a horrible website. Oh, Lee Silverman got the direction. Oh, why? The sub's direction is one of my least favorite parts of a very good show. Yeah, no Paul Alexander Nolan. That's one of the bigger snubs to me over even like a Liam and a Conrad, who I was hoping would get in, but Paul Alexander Nolan is he is one of the reasons Water for Elephants on Broadway is as good as it is. Um, yeah, I was really hoping for Joy Woods, but we did get 5 featured actors in a musical and then 7 actresses. Um, but yeah, like, I literally had none of these actors in my prediction except for Daniel Radcliffe and Steven Skyville. Like, I would have put entirely different actors in there. There was just so many. Um, I'm actually surprised with all the Here Lies Love that, they got that we didn't see at, like, a Conrad or, even a Jose Lana. Yeah, 7 scenic design nominations. I mean, honestly, I'm not really surprised because all of the scenic designs were kind of on the same page. Like, there's no like, they all kinda do similar things. I had a tough time picking 5. Um Oh my gosh, you're right, the Gatsby set didn't get nominated. Did Gatsby get Wow, Gatsby didn't get lighting either, which I think the lighting in Gatsby is stunning. That's the bigger snub in my opinion. Only costume. That is a travesty. Um, boo. I would have put I mean, the Water for Elephants lighting's good. I didn't have that in there. Yeah, I don't know what I would have swapped out though, because I probably would have swapped it out for Hell's Kitchen. Because the Outsiders lighting is definitely stunning, and that Cabaret lighting is stunning. Um, what did we get for we got Hell's Kitchen, Here Lies Love, Outsiders, Illinois, and Water for Elephants for choreography. Yeah. I would have liked to see, a Gatsby in there. I'm still the biggest snub in my opinion for choreography is Lauren Lataro for either Who's Tommy or Harder Rock and Roll, which I think had some of the best choreography of the season. So, I'm bummed not to see her there. Um, people love Hell's Kitchen. I'm not one of those people, but people really, really loved Hell's Kitchen. And I will say, as much as I don't love Hell's Kitchen, I think I agree with a lot of the nominations. Like, all of the performers it got 4 performing, nominations, and honestly, yes, because they are all fantastic. They're what make the, the show as good as it is. And I think the costumes are great in Hell's Kitchen, so I'm happy it got recognized for that, and I do love the choreography. I just don't agree with that book nomination, but New York, New York also got a book nomination, so what do I know about books? Yeah, I agree, Jacob. The only egregious one is book, and to be fair, it's a weak year for books. I don't know what I would have squeezed in there instead. Um, yeah, because we got the Notebook nomination, Water for Elephants, and Outsiders and Sus. I mean, maybe oh gosh. I mean, I would have put Harder Rock and Roll over Hell's Kitchen, but it's, yeah, a lotta not a lot of good books this year, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I agree. The Ingrid Michaelson snub hurts, 'cause that was my pick for original score. And that was my pick for best musical, and you know what? Didn't get either of those, so, um, why are you worried about The Notebook? The Notebook is selling fine. The Notebook is definitely not a show that needed Tony nominations, so they're gonna do fine. Um, And they got a lot of nominations still. They got book, the 2 actors. Bum, bum, bum. So, was that it? Did they just get 3? Hmm, that's sad. Yeah. What did, oh, because we got both Here Lies Love and Days of Wine and Roses. Because I definitely thought we were gonna get Stereophonic Stuffs and The Outsiders for sure. And then I thought The Notebook was gonna squeeze in there, and then maybe Olympica. I would have really liked to have seen a Olympica score nomination, but I am happy for the Days of Wine and Roses score because that's one of the more unique scores. And I'm surprised but not mad at Here Lies Love. We were so close. We were so close. I did not think we were gonna get it, but I didn't think we were gonna get a Lee Silverman nomination. But I'm not surprised we got Michael Greif in there. He directed freaking 3 shows this year. Um, and people do love Hell's Kitchen, so, I personally don't think it's well directed, but again, what do I know? Um, oh, you did it. Oh, Stereophonic. Stereophonic, in my opinion, is the front runner for best score. So Stereophonic was definitely a shoo-in for a nomination, in my opinion. Like for me, it was between Stereophonic and The Notebook for the top spot, not for the last spot. Um, yeah, best featured actress, we ended up getting 7 nominees, which we love to see. My pick is, of course, Lindsay Mendez. But I love that we got, like, honestly, I think the Merrily trio should sweep it, but that's a me opinion. I am not seeing featured actress in a musical yet on Playbill, but it was, see, I wanted an Alex Timbers nomination, but for Gutenberg. I thought his direction was better in Gutenberg. Gutenberg was, like, expertly directed. Um, Especially after seeing it twice. Oh, here we go. Shoshana, Amber Iman, Nikki M. James, Leslie Kritzer, Keisha Lewis, Lindsay Mendez, and BB Newirth. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be between Lindsay Mendez and BB Newirth. I'm so happy Amber Iman got nominated. Like, honestly, I wanted all of these women nominated, and I was sad that they weren't all going to be nominated, so the fact that we got all of them in, I would have just loved to have seen Joy Woods in there as well, but, the fact that we even got 7 is crazy. Or I would have loved to have seen a Hannah Cruz in that category too. I think there were so many great featured actresses. But I love all of these nominations. Um, See, I was not, I've been saying for a while that if stuff's only got 1 nomination, it should be Nikki M. James. But I do think Hannah Cruz and Jen Kalila and even a Grace McLean are all fantastic. Even Emily Skinner, like, that cast is stacked. Um, but Nikki M. James to me is the standout of the featured actresses in a very stacked cast. Um, you sat next to a woman that saw Beautiful Noise 67 times? I mean, honestly, yeah, I love that people love Hell's Kitchen. I'm not surprised that people love Hell's Kitchen. I am surprised that the critics love it as much as they do, and that the Tonys loved it as much as they did. Because, reminder, A Beautiful Noise didn't get any nominations. They were completely shut out last year. But I do think Hell's Kitchen is eh, that's not true. I think A Beautiful Noise has a better book than Hell's Kitchen, personally. Um, yeah, best featured actress in a play is gonna be tough. I would love for Carrie Young to finally win it, but I think it's probably gonna go to Sarah Pigeon. Yeah. I'm so happy Juliana Canfield also got a nomination though. Like we got 5 out of the 7 performers in Stereophonic got nominated. That is incredible. Incredible. Um, we love to see it. Nothing for the Wiz. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's a fun production. It does feel like a tour. Nobody like when you compare it to all of these shows that feel like they were directed for Broadway and feel like they were produced for Broadway, um, it just I don't know, it just doesn't compare. It just the entire thing feels very cheap, and that will affect how you view performances. And I don't like obviously the design feels cheap, so it's not gonna get nominated. Um, And it just felt very disjointed as a production, so I understand why it didn't get a revival nomination. Yeah, Carrie Young does need to do a show in the spring. I don't know, even if Pearly Victorious opened in the spring, it would have been a tough year against Sarah Pigeon and Stereophonic. Like like Sarah Pigeon could almost have gone leading. Like, I think between her and, I mean, not really, because everybody in that show is featured, but yeah, it's gonna be tough, but you know what? Carrie Young could still win, honestly, because she's very good. She was very good in that show. Um, and I still think she's one of the front runners. I don't know, Lempicka got what, 2 nominations? Did it just get 3. It got 3, because it got a scenic design in the 7 scenic design category. Um, yeah, none of the big ones, though. I don't know, we'll see. I could see, we'll see, how long Lempicka lasts, unfortunately. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen, most nominations. Um, yeah, Notebook, no score for The Notebook. Gosh, Hell's Kitchen could win Best Musical. I think Outsiders is gonna win, especially with all the nominations that, the actors got in Outsiders, which I was surprised. I didn't think we were gonna see any of them nominated. Um, and I was hoping for a Joshua Boone. So to see him and Skylar Coe Lynch and Brody Grant all get nominated, we love to see it. Um, at this point, I've kind of just accepted that Hell's Kitchen may win Best Musical. I'm mostly just mad it got a Best Book nomination, and if it wins Best Book, I'll be very upset. But um, I I'm not surprised, especially because like it got the most performer nominations of any show other than Cabaret because it got 4 performers. Um, and Cabaret also got 4 performers. Um, and then it has some of the best design of a show because I think the design for shows this year kind of skimped out. William Jackson Harper may win Best Leading. I think it's gonna go to Leslie Odom Jr., but I'm really happy William Jackson Harper got the nomination because he was the best part of Vanya. I need to film my Vanya review. I'm really sad that Hard Rock and Roll got no love because it's such a fun show. I was hoping it would sneak into a couple categories, and really the biggest snub for me though is no choreography for Hard Rock and Roll. But yeah, go see Hard Rock and Roll and Lempicka if you haven't, because got little to no nominations, and they are struggling, and we need to support those shows while we can. Um, I did not think that was gonna get Revival of a Play because there was only gonna be 3 nominations, and, Appropriate and Pearly Victorious were definitely shoo-ins, and Enemy of the People is production. My hot take is I did not love Steve Carell in Uncle Vanya, so not sad about that one. Yeah, we are getting the great performances, Pearly Victorious on PBS. I think it's next month? Maybe? May 24th. Oh, this month. Oh, no, next month. Next month. It's still April. I don't know what day it is. Um, right? The car choreography, the bubble wrap tap in A Heart of Rock and Roll. Um, even like the opening number where they're on the conveyor belts in the box factory is fun. Like there's so many good choreography moments in that show. It just that one hurts. Lauren Lataro and Chip Zien are probably my biggest snubs. Yeah, no Michael Imperioli. I'm not sad about that one, but I the best featured actor in a play turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Um, with Corey Stoll and then the 3 actors from Stereophonic. I would have loved to have seen all the actors from Stereophonic, but um, Jim Parsons and Corey Stoll getting in there is good in my book. Um, no, no Cottage or Grey House for scenic design, and I was kind of hoping that we would see that. Um, yeah, I was thinking Will Keen over Jim Parsons, but oh, you thought he would win? Oh wow. I think it's between Tom Pacinka and Eli Gelb for Stereophonic, or maybe even Will Brill. I don't know. They're all great, but they may end up splitting the votes, and it goes to Corey Stoll. Because who do you pick? Who do you pick? Who do you pick out of Stereophonic? I would pick Eli personally, but that's gonna be a hard one. Gosh, but Tom's so good. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I am going to end this live. I'll probably go live for a little bit on TikTok if any of you follow me there. I'm Theater is Life on TikTok. And then I have a podcast. So it's gonna be a busy morning. Um oh, a Tony snub from years ago that I'm still salty about. Oh gosh, now I can't think of any of them. Um but yeah, I'm gonna log off of YouTube and thank you all for watching with me today. And if you want more live time, head on over to TikTok.